Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen it all. Those so-called entrepreneurs living the dream life, making money while they sleep, running businesses from their laptops, and working from a tropical resorts across the world. But how much of that is actually real? Is it really that easy to make money from a hotel room while sipping on overpriced coffee and flexing location freedom? Look, I don't own a private jet and I don't have an overpriced course to sell, but I do have an idea. That's right, I'm gonna attempt to start a real profitable business from inside a hotel room, which means I need to check in, come up with an idea, build the entire thing, launch it, and hopefully make money. All before checkout. And I only have 24 hours to do this, so I need to start packing. This won't be easy, but I have to try. I also told my girlfriend I'm going on a business trip and I would make enough money in 24 hours to take her out to the nicest dinner in town, so if this fails, it's looking like McDonald's dollar menu. So I hopped in my car and embarked my long, grueling journey to Vancouver, BC. Technically, I just drove for 15 minutes here because I live nearby, but still, it counts. So behind me is the Pan Pacific Hotel. Well, not exactly behind me, you can't really see it from here. But anyway, this is where I'll be staying tonight. And I picked this hotel, well, because it's right by the harbor, so cruise ship stops here all the time, which means it's filled with rich people, and that's exactly where I want to be. And also, it's actually one of the cheaper options in this absurdly overpriced city. Anyway, let's check in. As I walked in, I finally understood why all these gurus are obsessed with location freedom. I mean, making money while sleeping here feels unreal, but at the same time, I couldn't help but wonder, how does anyone actually get work done in a place like this? Hi, how are you? I'm just checking in. Yeah, for Ryan. Thank you so much. Alright, so to get to my room, I had to take this fancy elevator, and the higher up I go, the more intense this gets. I feel like I'm in one of Succession TV show's episode. This place is way too nice. Like, I genuinely don't think I belong here. But for the next 24 hours, this is my multi-million-dollar headquarters. I didn't really pack much, just essentials. Like my laptop, a book. Why did I bring this? A bottle of Prime, because you people love it. And last but not least, a fake rollie. Because come on, you can't be a young rich entrepreneur without a rollie on your wrist. And of course, I forgot the most important thing. A solid business plan. But that's not a big deal. We improvise. Good thing I remembered to bring Shrek, so that's a win. So here's a little tour of my new multi-million-dollar headquarters. The bedroom, the office, the bathroom, the living room. So you've made your first 10,000? And yeah, here's me pretending to be on an important call with my clients. We gotta do at least 20, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm trying to do here. Anyway, let's get to work. Hello. So it's 12:45 p.m. right now, which means we have under 24 hours. And honestly, this hotel is insane. I paid way too much money to be here, and I would love to just ditch this challenge and enjoy my stay. But I can't. So Iman Gaji, I hope I'm making you proud. Let's hope it is worth it. Alright, first thing first, what business am I even starting? So I did what any responsible entrepreneur would do. I started researching the most hyped up businesses online gurus swear by, and I came up with an ultimate list. Oh, day trading. It's called day trading and I have less than a day. Starting an agency. Yeah, sure, if I had deep-rooted rejection kinks. Course selling. Oh, this by far is the most typical guru move. And honestly, my best shot at making money with this would be creating a course and selling it to you guys at the end of this video. that would be hilarious. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Affiliate marketing, another classic, but I need an audience first, and I can't think of any way to blow up overnight. So at this point, I was ready to throw in the towel, forget this whole challenge, and go full vacation mode, but then a genius idea hit me. I did the most logical thing. I begged for help. Luckily, Build Your Store AI agreed to save me. Because honestly, most business models wouldn't work within 24 hours, and this is our best shots. Look, Build Your Store is an AI-powered e-commerce store builder that can create you a fully operational online business in just 2 minutes for free. If you want to check him out, the link is in the description. It's completely free, and later on, I'll show you how exactly this thing works. But for now, let's start from the beginning. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first step of starting an e-commerce business is to find a viral product. And what better way to do that than scrolling through the one and only TikTok? So here's me sacrificing my sanity and scrolling through an endless pit of TikToks in hopes of finding a winning product.
Bombardiro crocodilo versus bombombini.
Not a good start. My For You page is absolutely cooked. Oh, look at this, a hairbrush that retracts all the fallen hair with a single twist. Now, if you brush your hair, this is actually a nice product. I mean, every hairbrush that I've ever owned looks absolutely disgusting after 3 uses, so I do get the appeal. The next product I saw was a pair of adjustable sunglasses. Alright, now this is interesting. Sunglasses that you can make them darker or lighter as you wish. Apparently, you can stare directly at the sun with these. I don't know though, feels like those kind of things that look cool on TikTok but no one actually buys. I mean, I don't think anyone waking up thinking, man, I wish I could stare at the sun longer today. So after looking for tens of different products for almost an hour, finally, I stumbled upon something I was looking for. Holy sh! Persian style car mats. 24 million views and people in the comments are begging to know where to buy them. And they look absolutely gorgeous. But I know, at first, you might think what kind of corny, unnecessary nonsense is this? But hear me out, let me cook. Ladies and gentlemen, Persian rugs have been a global status symbol for centuries. They are known for their insane craftsmanship, delicate designs, and high price tags. They've always been a luxury flex, which means we can charge people premium high-end prices, but the plot twist, it's actually cheap to source. So high perceived values, massive profit margins. And our target audience, probably some rich Middle Eastern dude who drives an M5 competition. They don't care. If it looks cool and screams luxury, they'll impulse purchase it without thinking twice. Now, I might be completely wrong here, hopefully I'm not, but I'm going all in. So here's the tricky part, creating a fully functional website where people can browse, buy, and hand me their money. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you told an average person that you could do this in under 2 minutes, they would assume you've been hit in the head one too many times. But luckily, as I said, I have a dirty little shortcut, and it's called Build Your Store AI. You see, BYS is a completely free AI-driven store builder that sets up your entire e-commerce website in under 2 minutes. Which is wild, because even I've had sessions longer than that. Barely. Also, when you create your store using BYS, it already comes with 10 pre-approved winning products, but for the purpose of this video, I had to remove them and import my own products to the store, and that's basically all I had to do. Now, this theme and design would have normally cost you $400. This bundle feature or this amazing cart design would have usually required an extra paid subscription, but with BYS, you could get it all for free in just 2 minutes. Usually finishing in 2 minutes gets you judged, but this time, it gets you paid. Yeah, go check him out. The link is in the description. It's completely free. Alright, so now it's 4 p.m. The website is done. The product's ready to go. I'm on my 5th coffee today. But I'm starving. I feel like being a rich entrepreneur living out a hotel room is supposed to come with perks. If I'm not taking advantage of being in a luxury hotel, what's the point? I mean, this hotel's got everything. Fancy restaurants, a nice swimming pool, a stylish bar, even a high-end gym. And I kind of want to use all of it, but that's probably not a good idea. We ain't got much time. So I'm gonna have the grass-fed beef burger, please. Yeah, and may I talk to the chef real quick? Yeah, I have a question for y'all. In what kind of oil do you guys cook in? Oh, vegetable oils? So yeah, can we change that to butter, please? Yeah, please check for me. It would be amazing because if it's not butter, I'm gonna have to bounce, brother. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, bye-bye. So yep, these are the perks of being in a luxury hotel as a young, rich entrepreneur. This is so good. The only thing missing is Johnny Walker with Tristan Tate. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I was on track and I was having the time of my life. And the food was so good, it made me sleepy. Really, really sleepy. I really wanted to take a quick nap. And that's exactly what I did. But I shouldn't have. Well, this is a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the face of someone who doesn't know how to ship the product to the customers. You see, the entire plan was to dropship this, meaning I don't touch the product. I just list it on my website, someone buys it, the order gets automatically sent to a supplier who packs it and ships it directly to the customer. So I went on AliExpress, which is the go-to platform for most beginner dropshippers, but I couldn't find the same exact Persian car mat that went viral on TikTok. I mean, there are similar versions, but they look kinda mid, not the same vibe at all. And the only place I could find the exact product was Alibaba. Same design, same aura, same vibes. Only problem, the supplier MOQ is 30 items. If you don't know, MOQ stands for minimum order quantity. In this case, it's 30, which means I would have to buy at least 30 items all at once. But I want to dropship. I want to sell one at a time to different customers, so I cannot order 30 all at once. And at this point, I was stuck. It was almost 6 p.m. Finding a new product and re-editing the website was not realistic at all. But then I had an idea. Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes, please say yes. So yeah, this is me. I'm trying to convince Jane to lower the MOQ to 1 item. And oh, this is Jane. She's the supplier of the car mats I'm looking for. I told her I run an established brand, I'm already getting hundreds of orders, and I'm switching suppliers. Then I told her I'm not placing bulk orders, I'm dropshipping. But if she works with me, this could be a long-term thing. And hopefully she says yes. Oh my god, guys, she said yes! We're back on track! So from here, all I had to do was installing AutoDS on my website to connect this supplier to my store. So whenever someone buys from my store, AutoDS automatically places the order with the supplier and the supplier sends it directly to the customer. So everything is automated. I don't need to do anything manually. If you want to check out AutoDS, use the link in the description and you'll get a 30 days trial for just $1. And since I created my store with Build Your Store, actually AutoDS is already integrated, which means we already have the product, the website, and the supplier. So there is only one thing left to do. And believe it or not, this is the hardest part of e-commerce. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we need to drive some traffic to our store, otherwise nobody even know this website or product even exists. And since we found our product on TikTok, what better place to advertise it than TikTok itself? But first, we need some video creatives. These are going to be the type of videos or commercials that pop up on people's For You page. Now, in order to have one of these, there are a few ways to go about it. Best case scenario would be to order the product yourself, film some content with it, and post it organically on TikTok or run ads behind it. But come on, let's be real. It's 7... Yeah, this watch is absolutely cooked. I paid $100 for it and it doesn't even work properly. Yeah, anyway, it's 7:30 p.m. My checkout's tomorrow and I even haven't used half the hotel amenities. So hear me out. Let me cook. So here's what I'm about to do. Hop on TikTok, find a bunch of viral clips of this exact product, download them, chop them up, and try to create my own version of an ad. Wait, hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't stop there. Oh, no. In order to make it a little more unique, I asked ChatGPT to write me an ad script, and then I turned that into a voiceover using 11 Labs, and here's what we cooked up.
Carpettini persianini. Wow. Tappeto supremo motivo divino. Persia, karma teluccia. Persiesi randasenia. Macenina. Cucito dagli stregoni antichi di Persia. Wow. Lusso.
Well, look, I know that made absolutely zero sense, but that's kind of the point. This is called Italian brain rot, a chaotic blend of nonsense and brilliance that makes zero sense. Or you can just call it pure modern art. But is it a good idea to run this as an ad? Maybe not. Was it fun? Absolutely. So yeah, I'm running this as an actual ad. So this is my TikTok ads dashboard. I'm uploading the ads, I'm paying TikTok to shove them into people's eyeballs. And I'm targeting people who are mostly into cars, car interior, or automobiles in general. And from here, we just wait for them to get approved, and tomorrow I'll check if we got any sales or not. So now that I'm thinking, there is not much left to do, which means only one thing. Alright, now let's take advantage of this laptop lifestyle, or whatever that is. Working remotely, staying in a luxury hotel, and ending the day with a fancy dinner. How was the duck sandwich?
Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a glimpse of making it. Eating a good meal while my business runs in the background. I kinda like it, but also, it's a bit lonely, so I'm not even sure if I could do this long term. So guys, before I sleep, there's something I want to get off my chest. Simon Claw is in the lore, Marvin Beak is definitely a double agent, Tina Cheese is a cheater, and John Pork deserved it, but let's not act like Team Cheese is a hero either. Yeah, that was all. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, New Yorkers. Looking for another beautiful day here in the city? My name is Elise.
Thank you. Yep, that's it. No sales, not even one. I thought about pivoting, maybe switch the product, tweak the ads, but I had no time. The room is chaos. My gear is everywhere. You see, this was the very first time I was recording outside my own apartment, so the whole thing was a mess. But out of desperation, I kept the ads running just in case. And yeah, checkout was coming up, so I cleaned up, packed all my stuff, and left the hotel.
Just checking out.
May I have your room number?
It's 11:10.
You see, kids, sometimes the cookie doesn't crumble your way. You give it your all, clean up the mess, and walk away. And trust me, this is the nature of being an entrepreneur. The results are never guaranteed and your hours of work might just be for nothing. But this time that wasn't the case. Well, I mean, kinda. Oh my god, guys, check this out. I know I missed the deadline and obviously I'm not in the hotel anymore, but we did it. To be honest, there is nothing too crazy going on, but it's enough to keep my promise. Well, kinda. And don't worry, I'll break down the sales and profit and everything in just a second, but first, there is something more important. Ladies and gentlemen, if you remember, I told my girlfriend I was going on a business trip and I would make enough money to take her to the nicest dinner in town, so let's do that. And hey, this is it. $115 in revenue, $101 in cost, so yeah, $14 in profit. Barely. Basically just enough for some McDonald's. We got the Minecraft meal though. And guess what? I pulled the grimace, and I'm not gonna lie, I was genuinely happy about this. Now I don't even care how much I lost on that hotel reservation. You see, kids, sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes all it takes is a McDonald's run and a crappy little purple toy to make your day. You don't really need a luxury hotel, a private jet, or $1 million business to feel like you're doing something right. Oh, and I met this random dude outside the McDonald's who insisted on being in the video. So here he is.
McDonald's!
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Minecraft movie, chicken jockey. Let me give it a fist bump.
Alright, thanks for watching. YouTube thinks you love this video, so go ahead and click on it.